Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace, rest whenever you need to. Feel free to skip things or change things if they're not working for you today. Let's begin on our backs. You can come into a Savasana type position. Go ahead and spread out. And either close your eyes or take a soft gaze up towards the ceiling. Start to slow down your breath, feeling what's right here, right now. And you're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you. Let's begin by sliding arms overhead, stretching out long through fingers and toes. And then interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet. And then release, and let's roll onto one side. Bring the whole body into a straight, long line, toes pointed. Try not to break at the hips so you're not piking or bananaing, but everything in one long line. And for now, you can use your top hand on the floor to help you balance. So we're going to squeeze the legs together and up, just a couple of inches off the floor, squeezing inner thighs together and then reaching your toes away from you. This is for core strength, breathing here. And then release down. Now lift the legs and your bottom arm. So just a couple of inches off the floor, more than up. Go long, out through the fingers, toes, top of the head. And then release down. Now take the top arm overhead, palms together. Squeeze the legs and arms together as you reach out and up. There may be a little flopping involved. I like to call this Flounder Pose. Each flop is making you stronger. And then release. Bend your bottom arms so your hand is at your head. You can flex your feet now. That will help a little bit with balance. You're going to bend the top leg, bringing it up so the sole of the foot is on your inner thigh, kind of like a tree pose. And even though there's a lot touching the floor, this is like a balance. Trying to open the knee, bring the hips in, everything in the midline. And then reach your hand on the inside for your big toe. You can extend your leg part way or all the way straight. Keep bringing everything into the midline. So this may be tricky to balance. And your breath be deep, even as you might be wobbling a little. And then release. Bring your top hand to the floor. We're going to lower the top leg until it's about 6 inches off the floor. And you're reaching your heel away from your body and your toes up towards your head. So you're splitting your legs as wide as they'll go. It may not look the way I'm doing it. It's okay. Just go to your edge. Heel away, toes towards your head, breathing the whole time. And then release your foot to the floor where it is. The hand that was on your head can reach for the foot, ankle, calf, or a strap around the foot, and you can have your legs straight or a little bend. We're going to roll open through that top shoulder, a nice deep twist. If you want to add a quad stretch to this twist, your free hand can reach for your free foot. If that doesn't work for you, don't do it. Don't worry about it. And then release. Roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Take a little circle or rock with your knees, releasing that side. And then let's lengthen out and come on to the other side. I'm going to turn around so I can face you. Whole body in a straight long line. So for this first one, toes are pointed. Top hand can be on the floor for balance. Reach the legs together and up. Squeezing inner legs together, reaching them out long. Can you relax your face while you do this? And then release the legs down. Now lift the legs and the bottom arm. Release down, both arms overhead, arms and legs squeezed together, reaching out to come up, abdominals engage. And release. Bend the bottom arm, hand to your head, flex your feet, and then bend the top leg like tree. Sole the foot up as high as you're able on your inner leg. You can try and do this without the use of your top hand for balance. And then reach that hand on the inside for your big toe and extend part way or all the way straight. You may not be able to straighten your leg all the way. That's okay. You're meeting your edge wherever you meet it. And let's release the top hand to the floor. Lower that leg until it's about 6 inches off the floor. Reach your heel away, your toes towards your head, breathing deeply. Last breath here. Release your foot to the floor where it is. Hand that was on your head can reach for your foot, your ankle, a strap. Wherever you're able, open out through the top arm. If you did so on the other side, you may add the quad stretch by free hand reaching for your free foot. And then release, roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in, take a little circle or rock. Even out your torso on your mat. Give a little massage to the lower back and top of the hips. And we're going to make our way up to sitting and all the way into a high push-up position. Set your hands shoulder width apart, bring the whole body into a straight long line. And then shift your weight forward to lower down. Come into your back bend. Cobra or up dog as low or high as feels right for you. And then back to down dog, hips high. You can take your time waking up the backs of the legs, moving in any way. Drop your knees and sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. And then back to center. Lift up through table, come back through down dog, and then walk your hands and feet towards one another. Let's hang in ragdoll. You can choose any arm position. Take any movement here. And bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. One vertebrae at a time, stacking up. And let's step up to the front of the mat. We'll bring hands together. Feet can be together or apart. Come into your mountain pose, Tadasana. And let's take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen part way up. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Let's take 5 deep breaths in down dog or child's pose or sitting, any neutral shape. Feeling where you are. One more deep breath in and out. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra, and back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up, bend your knee in and start circling. This bent right knee, making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times. Take your leg a little higher, and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sink low. Let's grab the left wrist. Take it across for a little side bend. Come over to the other side. Grab your right wrist. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the chest. Arms up. Tip forward, standing splits. Hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square, with the upper body letting go, like ragdoll. One more breath here. Step back. Warrior one, drop the back heel, inhale, arms up. Settle in, sink low. One more breath here. Release. Make your way back to down dog. When you're ready, left leg sweeps up, bend your knee in, and start circling this bent left knee. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times, big circles, both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back, take it across. Send it up and back. Right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Settle in. Grab the right wrist, take it across. Come over to the other side. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Other thumb on top this time. Hips low, heart high. Release, arms up. Tip forward. Standing splits. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. One more breath. Release. Make your way back to down dog. And then settle into a good rest, whether that's down dog, child's pose, sitting, or something else. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's bend the knees and come into chair. Utkatasana. Hips low, fingers high, shoulders low, head high, abdominals engaged. One more breath. Release. Fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. From here, open out, warrior two. Deep bend in the right leg. Long arms. Flip the right palm to face the ceiling. Reverse warrior two. Straighten the front leg, triangle. Let's open the top arm. Tuck your hand behind your back, half bound triangle. It might be that the back of the hand rests at the lower back, or some of you might creep it around towards the right inner thigh. If you want to work core strength here, you could also extend the bottom arm following the line of your torso. Make sure you're not locking that right leg. Release, bend the front knee, half bound, extended side angle. If you'd like to take a full bind, you could also reach your right hand on the inside for the left fingers or wrist behind you. Last breath here. Let's release, hands to the floor. Make your way back to down dog through any movement transition. When you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Open out, warrior two. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior two. Straighten the front leg, triangle. Open the top arm. Tuck it behind your back, half bound triangle, with an option of extending the bottom arm forward. Release, bend the front knee, half bound, extended side angle with the option of a full bind. Last breath here. Release. Make your way back to down dog. From down dog, let's come right into a pigeon pose, right side. Scoot the right knee forward. Back leg scoots back to help the hips get as low as they'll go, and then see if any support is useful. If you want to use some props, you might place something under your right hip, under your forehead or chest. How much can you relax your shoulders, your face, your neck? Bring the upper body back up. If you have something under your right hip, slide it out of your way so you can lean to the right. Swing the back leg around to the front. From here, lean to the left, and then send the right leg back. Pigeon pose. Other side. Finding how this works for you. And we're all continuing to learn about our bodies, about these shapes, so just use what you know. You can't know things you don't know, so just doing your best and do what you can do. We're really exploring our limits. It shouldn't look or feel or be different than it is for you right now. Bring the upper body back up. Lean to the left. This time bring the right foot to the outside of the left knee, setting up for a seated spinal twist. Feel free to straighten the bottom leg if that works better for you. Right hand to the floor behind you. Left arm either hugs the knee or hooks to the outside of the knee. As you inhale, sit a little taller. As you exhale, rotate more. Look back over your shoulder. Can you feel your sit bones into the floor? Lengthen up away from that. One more breath. Release, unwind, and switch. Bottom leg straight or bent. Left hand to the floor behind you. Right arm hugs or hooks. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, rotate. Last breath. Let's release. Unwind. Bring the soles of the feet together. Grab the big toes. With that grip, lengthen and fold. Elbows might push into the legs, or you could lean into the hands or elbows on the floor in front of you. Keep going towards length, towards folding. You are looking for your own edge. Any idea about what this should look like should simply be the guide to directing you towards where you want to go. There's nowhere to get except where you get. Let's release, come up, keep your right leg where it is, open the left leg out to the side, gate pose, Paragasana. Right arm up and over, you might lean onto your hand or elbow on the inside or outside of that straight leg. How much can you feel what you're doing here? That's really the question, not like can you force your body into the same shape I'm doing. As you go towards the full expression of this pose, of course always limited by what we understand and what we're able to do, while you're doing this, can you open up perception? These more complex poses really challenge that feeling. When there's so much sensory input, can be challenging. So how much can you feel right now? Where you are, let your head drop towards the floor and then take that top arm out and down until your shoulder pulls down, stretching right side of the neck. Press into the bottom hand to come up. Use that hand to lift your head and then switch. Left arm up and over. Big yawning reach. Let your head fall towards the floor. Take the top arm out and down until your shoulder pulls down, stretching left side of the neck. Press into the bottom hand to come up. Use that hand to lift your head. Let's open both legs wide. Upavishta Konasana. You're welcome to keep your hands on the floor in front of you. Lean forward. Again, the point isn't to get anywhere, but to find your edge and then play at that edge. Continuing to go towards length, towards folding. If it becomes too much, back out or go deeper. And it can be quite subtle what we are doing inside these poses. It may not even look like anything from the outside, but there can be a continual assessing, adjusting, learning. Let's walk the hands back in, lean back, draw the legs in, shake it out, roll back onto your back. Bring your knees to your chest and take a little circle or rock. Check in with your body. What do you need to do to wrap up this practice? I'm going to be closing things out. If you want to join me, take any last pose or stretch that would help you feel complete. You could, of course, keep practicing. You can shut the video off and keep going as long as you want. If you want to join me in ending soon, feel what's needed right now. Take the time you need to do it. And whenever you're done, you can start getting your body comfortable and finish up in Savasana. If you want to adjust your clothing or grab props or a little self-massage, do whatever it takes to get comfortable, get ready to let go. Even if it's just a few moments, I really recommend doing Savasana. A few seconds is better than nothing. Just having that moment of total surrender, letting go of all the work. Let go of trying to slow down your breath. You can let go of trying to be present. You can let your whole body release. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again. You can let this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles. Eventually stretching out through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side. And then use your hands to help you up to sitting. We'll bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you have a good rest of your day.